Good afternoon, viewers of YouTube. My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto Consultants, here to break down some crypto news for you on a beautiful Tuesday evening here in Northern California. So let's get to it. Number one, to start us out, it looks like China has unleashed another surging storm of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Well, this comes from a Chinese website, a finance website. They posted an article basically saying that China is banning executives of exchanges from leaving Beijing so they can comply with investigations and the regulations. Australia's Financial Review says the above has been confirmed by one of China's largest exchanges, and the executives need to report to the authorities and cooperate with them. I believe this article is true. I believe the Chinese government doesn't want any of the executives leaving the country. They want to find out what's going on with Bitcoin, so they're stopping any movement, which is a good thing. And that article actually was posted by this Bitcoin crypto information website called TrustNodes. After doing a little research on there, I found another article posted by TrustNodes, and it's basically rumors are circulating that the government of China is going to take the ultimate step of blocking Bitcoin by blocking the Bitcoin nodes, basically effectively unleashing a total crackdown on the cryptocurrency. So an alleged document titled Technical Pre-Plan on Blocking Bitcoin Overseas Transactions has been leaked, with its picture circulating on WeChat and Weibo, two of the more popular social networks within China. So here's a picture of that document. It cannot be confirmed that the document is authentic, but as crypto investors, we need to keep a watchful eye out and wait for any confirmation that this is true. So I'm going to translate some of the document for you and tell you what the plan is. Basically, number one, they're going to block access to overseas exchanges through web access, app access, and API access interfaces. They're also going to block access to Bitcoin seeding nodes on the primary exit router. And finally, number three, through DPI recognition, they will discard Bitcoin blockchain seeking data on the Great Firewall. In all honesty, I do not believe in the legitimacy of this one, for the fact that the supposedly authentic document from the government has a lot of technical details, and in my opinion, the government isn't going to be talking about seed nodes, exit routers, things that only someone technically competent in Bitcoin would know about. So I think that this is just an honest attack on crypto and Bitcoin by someone, and they want to see the price fall. Maybe some just asshole, or maybe an insider, who knows. And also, the exchanges listed that they were going to be blocking access to were, every single one was a popular exchange. Now, why wouldn't they list any of the less popular exchanges? It just doesn't make sense, and in my honest opinion, they're just trying to get the most people to look at it and create the most fear. So viewers, do not let your guards down. Don't make any rash moves until any of this information is confirmed or denied. So let this be a segue into my next segment, which is talking about Tyler's favorite crypto, NEO. Great news coming out of NEO. The Red Pulse ICO has been announced to start on October 8th. For those of you who don't know what Red Pulse is, it's basically a social platform similar to Steam or Steemit, but it's going to be focused on cryptocurrencies and trading and financials. So it's got a target market, and I think it will grow. So let's get into the details of the ICO. It's going to be conducted in Hong Kong by Red Pulse Technologies. Unfortunately, The KYC, Know Your Customer whitelist form, is already completed and they are not accepting any new submissions, which I couldn't have participated even if I wanted to, because participants of China, US, and Singapore are not allowed due to laws and regulations. So they have a 1 hour window, limits contributors to a cap of 1,000 USD. The 1 hour window, after that 1 hour window, another single transfer can happen with a max contribution of $50,000. So the total max contribution is $51,000 from a single person. I think it's a pretty cool way they're doing their ICO through a 1,000 max for the first hour. They're trying to get as many people in on the ICO as possible, unlike some other ICOs such as Basic Attention Token, a few other ones where they sold out to a select few investors very quickly. The biggest thing that stood out from me from the article, from the Red Pulse announcement, was they have hired a team of Hong Kong advisors from a Big Four accounting firm. So they have also hired an outside legal counsel to advise them on the entire RPX sale process and to ensure they're fully compliant with the laws in Hong Kong. So it definitely sounds like this Big Four accounting firm is trying to market themselves as creating the first fully compliant ICO, which could set the blueprints for how ICOs will be conducted in the future. So if everything goes as planned and it works, I definitely could see this being the blueprint for ICOs conducting in the future on Ethereum, Neo, all the smart contract platforms out there. So finally, I want to talk about an interview with Da Hongfei. It was on the Unchained podcast, and also the founder of Qdom was on there. So I'm just going to break down the important points of the interview. Number one, Da finishes the podcast by saying that they're hiring even more marketers. Very bullish news for Neo. Neo needs marketers to appeal to the Western world. So that's great freaking news. Da also exclaimed that Bitcoin is legal in China and citizens can hold and trade in person. He also confirmed that Bitcoin exchanges as of right now are not legal in China, a centralized exchange, and that's due to licenses and regulations, but eventually Bitcoin exchanges will get those licenses. So in regarding to ICOs, he said that the ICO ban will probably be unbanned very soon. Raising money still won't be allowed through the public, but through private institutions. And finally, Da exclaims that he's buying even more Bitcoin. So very exciting times ahead for Neo. They are positioned to be one of the leaders in the Eastern smart contracts. They're a growing platform, and the fact that Da was so calm and collected during the interview definitely tells me that he's not worried about the China ban regulations. I think a lot of that is getting overplayed out here in the USA because we aren't there in China getting the actual news. So the communication there is definitely what's creating a lot of the uncertainty and FUD. So viewers, I hope you enjoyed this video. Breaking down Bitcoin, breaking down Neo. I'm going to continue to post Neo videos. It's my favorite crypto. So viewers, have a great night and continue watching.